Okay, Unit 3 revision goal question 9 is a geometric proof. We have a parallelepiped labelled as such, and we've got to prove that the diagonals OF and CE bisect one another. Now my first thing, I'm going to say let X be the midpoint of OF. Okay, OF is obviously here, so that's going to be X. And then I'm also going to go say let Y be the midpoint of CE. So that's why I'm running this way. And I'm going to show that they are the same point. So that's the hence bisect, because they cut them in equal points. Well, first off, I'm going to, if I say let A be defined as OA, let me say C be defined as OC, and D be defined as OD. Now, X is the midpoint of OF. So what is OF? If I want to go from O to F, there's a few places I could go O to C plus C to B plus B to F. O to C is C. C to B is parallel to A, so that's going to be A. BF is parallel to D. So I've got C plus A plus D is OF. Therefore, OX will be a half of OF. So that's a half C plus A plus D. That is the easier part of this question because OF is coming from the origin. Therefore, OX is just half of that. A little bit trickier on this side. Let's first work out what C to E is. If I went from C to E, I'd go from C to B, or B to A to E. You may have chosen a slightly different path. That is fine. It will still all come out in the answer correct. C to B is A. B to A will be negative C. A to E is D. Now, if I want to find OY, which is the midpoint, I'd have to go O to C plus a half CE, because I've got to originate from O. Now, there are two ways of figuring this out. I'm just doing the first way, and then I'll show you the second way. OC is C plus a half A plus negative C plus D. That's C plus a half A plus negative a half C plus a half D. That gives me a half A plus a half C plus a half D, which is a half A plus C plus D, which is equal to OX. Now we're going to go since OX equals OY, therefore X and Y are same point. Therefore, OF bisects CE, and we're done. Okay. Now there was a slightly different way we could have done OY. Sorry. Yeah, the midpoint for OY. You could have done, if you remember the midpoint rule for OY, and it's going to be a half OC plus OE. That's a half OC is C. OE, if you think about OE, that's OA plus AE. That's OA plus OE. That's a half C plus A plus D. So that's using the midpoint rule. Okay, gets you to the same answer. So does this. But essentially, we have now proved it.